What the hell? Bro, get the fuck out my way. Jalen Noel. You. Fuck you. Alright. Give me the ball. Bing, bing.
On the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys...
For the Timberwolves. The Spurs also changing it up. Zach Collins comes in for Jakob Poeltl, and it's Richardson in for Jones. Here's George. That one's off. He starts to move.
That's not how you want to fucking start the game.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89%
Shit is that.
from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Reed. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
All right, David, sounds like they're very concerned about preventing an early...
Come on, fucking D'Lo.
No doubt. You don't want to play catch-up if you can avoid it. They're going to lean on their defense to try to keep this game in check.
Yeah, I think they might want to play at a slower pace and try and avoid a track meet.
Passes it to Johnson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Just 4 to shoot. San Antonio again missing. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. That ties the game. San Antonio's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Vassell kicks to Collins. Now the dish to Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws.
What's up, Coop?
Yo, what up?
You ain't been like in the chat or nothing this weekend. What you been up to?
Man, I got a back injection the other day, so I just been chilling.
Oh, for real?
He can spot up or shoot or slash his way to the rim.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Ilyasova is checked in for Towns. McDaniels comes in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for D'Angelo.
I think I'm gonna finally start the content creation stuff like we've talked about a couple times.
Oh yeah, man, I need to send you this thing. That's on me.
Nah, I'm not stressing about it. But I'm starting out with 2K, and I want to get into like the real sports side of things too.
Yeah, we used to play with this guy back in the day called, his name was NBA Genius.
He's on Twitter, right?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I used to follow him on Twitter. I don't know where he was. Like, I kind of lost contact with him. But,
Yeah.
He was, that's all he did. He just wrote stuff.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind doing both and figuring out what my role is. Because on the 2K side of things, I'm gonna start. I've started making a build for every season, and I'm gonna base it off of a player, but make it as viable as I can. And then I'm gonna run with that player for the entire season. I won't make another player until the next new season comes out.
6 points for him.
I put the one that I made for season 2 in the chat, but if you were out of commission, I know you didn't see it.
What'd you make?
It's I can't get to the exact stuff right now, but hold on, let me find it in the chat.
Oh boy, let's see what these prizes hitting on this season. Prizes. Killing damn Jabberwockies.
I sent it to your personal.
Richardson against George. Johnson outside. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder. You guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Oh, that is well said. They're being handed free points and just couldn't convert.
Anderson, a screen on Richardson. Here's George. Here's Anderson. Nails the baby. And the Timberwolves lead by 4. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense.
And you can be honest, you can let me know if you like it or don't like it, or if you think there's some issues with it. I don't.
Johnson can't hit.
I'm not gonna trip.
Just the bucket play you expect him to make. It's tough when he missed them.
Count it good.
Great recognition of the mismatch of using the smaller defender quarter out.
Here's George.
I mean, I think it's solid, man. The only thing I would say is I wonder if the stamina is too low.
Oh, what would you say is normally like a really good stamina area?
Probably like 85.
85? Was it 82?
Yeah.
44 left to play in the first quarter. Here's George.
So you have to play with like Gatorade and stuff for sure.
Yeah, I've got my Gatorades on.
Defensively, they are on their
But do you think everything else is pretty solid?
Yeah, I mean 80. Does 87 still give you something that 86 still doesn't?
I got an extra badge.
Oh, okay.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The
Man, I appreciate you guys some rebounding on it.
You said what?
I said I appreciate you guys some rebounding on it.
Yeah, I decided, because I mean, PG can grab boards too, so I was like, alright.
The three-pointer falls from George. Now it's a 7-point.
And I know that y'all have been harping on, like, trying to make builds, or every build should have some rebounding on it, so.
Hold on a second, Austin.
You good.
Johnson surveying the floor. Unloads from 9. The rebound by Anderson. And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Johnson left side. Kicks it out to Richardson. No good, unable to end this run. I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. And George with the stuff. Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Here's Johnson. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 13.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
And a deep three from George. And they'll get another chance. McDaniels finds George. From deep three-point range. He's off on that one. And so it's Minnesota in control with the 9-point.
This is how you look when you smoke crack.
Locking the door.
You said what?
I'm locking the door. So you know, I got a man cave, Austin, and she talking about when I'm out of town, she gonna be in here every day.
Yeah, you better lock that door.
But Plenty of time
Putting a
left
lock on the bill.
And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Well, when you control the glass,
Putting
you
a lock on
control
it.
the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
On the court for San Antonio here in the
I knew
second.
Texas was going to lose yesterday.
Richardson is out there with Jones.
Man, what's crazy is being up 14 was wild, but it was nice, but, you know, just not built for it yet.
To fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
I think this team does have some potential, though.
Yeah, I mean, I like what y'all doing.
You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Should have beat Bama.
Should have. I wish Quinn wouldn't have got hurt. If Quinn doesn't get hurt, I do think we win that game because he had 150 yards on them in a quarter. So one thing I've noticed with Stark though is he creates excellent game scripts, but he's not always the best late game play caller.
Yeah.
Which of course you want to see him do good there, but like he just hasn't yet. The only game where he called really well late game was last week against Iowa State. He was smart enough to put the ball in Bijan's hands and make sure to get the W and get out instead of trying to do too much with it. Whereas sometimes you'll see him, like against Oklahoma last year, he tried to do too much as far as passing the ball, refused to put the ball on the ground when he needed to, and it cost the game.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Oh man.
Timberwolves leading by 9. Outside, George.
Yeah, this game's going a little bit better.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Oh, good on
I don't know. That's early, but okay.
Spurs shooting not great, 40% for the game.
And D was watching me play my career earlier.
Were you in there selling?
I had like 40, but I didn't have great percentages, and we won the game.
McDermott with it, working on McDaniels. McDermott passes to Jang. From outside.
I did have to change up my jumper since then, though, a little bit because I'm not like for what I'm doing right now. I'm not able to get as many shots off the dribble as I'd like. Oof.
You can't get that one to fall.
I didn't quick stop. I should have quick stopped.
Here's Sohan. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Sohan's got his first points of the night.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Anderson, a screen on Richardson. George passes to Anderson, and he gets the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
And finding his team.
I'm ready to get this guy a little bit better.
Outside, Jones. Shoots over McDaniel.
Yep.
No good off the back of the rim.
How did he break that one? He smoked. Oh, wow!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Richardson, no luck. And here's George for 3. It's not going to go for him. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Yeah, missing from the line became contagious. That happens. They just pick the worst time to do it.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
I got to get more. I have to start like Nick Kane, iconing a habit in my career and in the rec instead of trying to directional and then hold for my skip passes. I can't be doing that.
No, sir, you cannot.
Because it takes too long and it's easy to get picked off.
And Edwards, no good on that one. And
it's not reliable.
And GA, he is becoming the leader of this Timberwolves team, isn't he?
I think he is. I mean, partly it's his production with his numbers up across the board, but it's also his personality. He plays with tremendous swagger.
And there's the foul that goes on Ilyasova.
Damn ball.
Foul of the game.
Are you in a wreck game? I'm about to start just running. Once I hit 92, I'm probably gonna start hopping in the wreck by myself. I just want to get some of this stuff. Like I want to add some maybe to his mid-range or to his playmaking, so I can get. I wouldn't mind getting that passing up to 75, so I can get the LeBron pass style. And I think you said that might be when you get bullet passer. Maybe I think you said you weren't sure, but
I think it's 76. I think to get gold is the equivalent of what used to be gold bullet.
Word. Yeah, see, I need that.
As far as scoring, let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's McDermott. That's his
Come
second
on,
shot and his second basket.
I can't see anything on.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Edwards kicks to George. Gets it off. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so we...
Hello, everybody. Relying on their subs to carry the load offense. And changing gears now. Look. Thanks for spending half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been...
Hey, Coop, what would you say is your favorite golf shoes at the moment?
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Reed. Nick Daniels comes in for Torian Prince. George is checked in for Edwards. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for
man. Probably, I got some G4s, and I have some Foot Jordans. And I like both of them.
Word.
I mean, I got some Jordans, too. I mean, I got a couple of Jordans. Like, honestly, I feel like the Jordan golf shoes are more comfortable than the Jordan sneakers.
For real, which Jordan golf shoes do you have?
I have some 1s, I have some 12s, and I have some 11s.
I've heard the 11s are stupid comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, the 12s, like, yeah, they nice as golf shoes.
Are they bulky at all?
Nah, I don't think so.
Inside, Anderson.
Because I know the 12 sneakers are heavy as shit.
Yeah, their shoes aren't like that. I mean, the golf shoes aren't.
Yeah, they probably put a lot of the extra weight and maybe even a little bit of the firm cushioning and replaced it with a little bit lighter soft cushioning, and that might have helped it.
And out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally.
Come on, bro. Why the hell are you even down there? My man got his bat. Alright, bro.
And they're controlling
Man got
boards, Kevin. That's
short badge.
in that category.
Yeah, I don't get on the ball.
Here's McDaniels. The shot's good on the assist by
George.
George has got 3 assists tonight.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
It's Richardson on the wing, defended by George. Now here's McDermott. He's tightly guarded. This is to Jang. And the rejection by Towns.
Rejected by Towns. I mean, he's become a great shot blocker.
Outside, George. Fires the 3.
Green.
And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Richardson the pass to Bissell. Collins kicks to McDermott. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. The leadership of the NBA players.
That's not a block. You said you're on game chat.
And Las Vegas. What do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
Minnesota making a switch. Noel's checked in.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling
this run.
Now McDermott pass to Sohan. Here's Richardson. Kicks it to Jang. Front past the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Noel's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding
Fucking ball, bro.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Sohan, the pass to Richardson. They set the pick. Drains the three-pointer. Richardson's got 9 points.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And foul on the shot.
I was about to say, I know Sohan's not shooting.
Free throw line. Richard, one of the greatest coaches in the history of pro basketball, a guy you played on March 11th, 2022, broke the all-time winningest mark for a head coach in the NBA.
And what's so special is all of those victories are coming with the Spurs. And look, I had an opportunity to apologize to Pop, because if it wasn't for me, he probably would have gotten here sooner.
I think he would say that's completely not true. But he had to be one of the great coaches you played.
It was. My career got extended because of the things that I learned in San Antonio. If I wouldn't have had that experience with him and their coaching staff, I would never have played as long as I did.
Timberwolves leading by 14. Towns in the corner, shoots the 3, sinks the triple. Towns has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
17, I've got 30.
Almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
McDermott with the screen for Jones. Right at the free throw line. The rebound by
These kids are bad, man. They're leaving the man with a double sharp badge.
Alone.
Yeah.
And they're probably trying to talk shit about it like it's not their fault, too.
Look, you've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
What the hell?
Here's Collins. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 4th rebound in this one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Out left to the wing. George looking over the floor. Towns a screen on Jones. It's tipped. And here's George for 3. Rebound by Sohan. Spurs trail by 19. Richardson outside. Looking to get back on track here. And there's the bucket as Jones finishes it off. Jones has got 9.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
2 free throws coming.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season in there. They made their 9th first-round exit.
Minnesota making a switch. Edwards is checked in, and San Antonio with the change here too. Hurdle's checked in. Jones kicks to Collins. For 3, Richardson. It's hauled in by Noel. Noel's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
And the foul on Joshua. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Outside, George.
Reverberated throughout this entire building.
Pictured it up high and down hard on the windmill front. And so it's Minnesota And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Spurs trail by 20. On the floor for San Antonio starting the 4th quarter. Jones is out there with Josh Richardson. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's McDermott. And it's Roby in at the power forward position. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
Excellent outlet pass, helping to make transition opportunities like this easier.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
McDermott dishes to Jones. Poeltl against Towns. Poeltl, the pass to McDermott. From the arc. San Antonio again missing. Timberwolves leading by 22. Here's George. And they recover it. Launches it. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul. San Antonio calls timeout. San Antonio making a switch here. Vassell's checked in.
One more time for your Timberwolves Dexter.
Poeltl finds Vassell. And contact on the shot. Shooting D-type play. But he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Poeltl kicks to Johnson. Shoots from 8. Reed with the block. Here's the break.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, and after a 2-decade-plus playoff streak, the Spurs have been in the lottery the last 3 seasons, and they're focused more on youth and development.
Richard, the Spurs with one of the youngest rosters in the league, some quality young talent that they're very excited about.
And also acquiring draft capital. And they have a history of finding some great players out.
You're right, they've always done it.
Yeah, you got to, when you're a small market, got to invest in development.
And Greg Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
Another miss by Minnesota. San Antonio's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. He dishes it to Jones.
2 minutes remaining.
Over Russell. Jones, no luck. Timberwolves leading by 22. Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's find out the news now on Jang. Gator, what's the update?
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Spurs head athletic trainer. Told me that it looks like he sprained that wrist. Thankfully, no signs of broken bones. This is never the way you want to lead off, but they have no choice. They still have to play the games. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
And one team is just... a monster win here for Minnesota.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for George.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Jones kicks to Vassell. A three-pointer, no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Make more shots with their bags on anybody else ever seen.
And it's George finishing it off.
They're talking about one of the guys you're playing with.
Yeah, we got team taking them missed 3 wide open threes.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your
Y'all winning or losing?
crucial moments.
We winning by 44.
Vassell with it.
Damn.
Over George. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. It's 9 seconds separating the shot.
The other guys you can with a terrible though. I can't even hold you. Come up the ball.
Drives to the hoop. Rebound San Antonio. And George gets the whistle that time.
They need it. Now the clock is stopped and they put them on the line.
Vassell hits them both. Russell with it. Outside, George. Off on that one. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. Being here at home, no doubt helps. And the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Swag and his friends are washing. No. Listen, I'm actually getting tired of this. I'm about to start one you pussies and smacking the fuck out you. You know how to get to Chris and we are Dante. Just get to me because I'm ass. I will smack all of you pussies. Stop talking shit. The swag and his friends are washing. No. Listen, I'm actually getting tired of you niggas. I'm about to this good be guys. So back to what I was saying. So back to what I was saying. This side go, cross bag, leg, play no lost a leg, take my ear, basketball got shot all in the head. All I see is red, second street they scared. This side go.
Besides, I mean, people say the neighborhood's turning around. It's Jordan and Kira. We're here to view the apartment at 3.
Ashley, tell me we got some fire content for tonight. You see that game out there? Come on. The boys
Yeah.
So, are you good with the tweet?
That's pretty brutal.
And?
Alright, so we got these vintage windows. They've been here longer than the building been here.
9 so far. That'll be 10, 11.
What are we doing in this neighborhood? Oh, this place is more price range. Besides, I mean, people say the neighborhood's turning around. It's Jordan and Kira. We're here to view the apartment at 3. Ow. My bad. I had this homeless back here.
I wish the only thing I wish for my career that if there was one thing I could change about some of this stuff, it'd be that I'd put it where you don't have to do cutscenes before games. Like you can choose to just go past them and play them. Because having to leave the fucking arena, go back to go back to the corner store, and then come back to the arena is kind of stupid.
It ain't kind of, it is.
Like, I kind of like the aspect of it having a story to it, but don't let it interfere with me being able to get quickly in and out of games. I don't mind my career having some kind of plot line to it, but, like, let me get in and out of games and get moving.
MP, what's up, bro?
What up?
Alright, man. I appreciate you. Lozo the clown.
Now it's probably going to make me go back to the apartment. I don't want to go back to the apartment. I gotta meet Ricky in the tunnel and it won't let me fast travel to the arena. That's fucking dumb. And if you get stuck in your go-kart, you have to leave the fucking, you have to quit out to the main menu just to be able to come back in and...
Yeah.
That's dumb as hell too, I forgot about that part. I'm gonna try and get one more game in.
I wish I could get some of these touches.
You said what?
I'm just talking about their shot selection.
No.
Bro, that should not. I mean, yeah, the guy I'm going against ain't that good, but damn, bro, like, that has no business going there. No, your broke ass can shoot.
You talking about opponent or teammate?
Opponent. Bro, you... And he makes that. I'm doing this, bro. You gonna hold the ball in the backcourt? Yeah.
Let me get out 30 feet away just so I don't end up having to quit out to the menu. Jesus. That pisses me off. Let me make sure my animations didn't reset.
I'm definitely not playing with y'all again. I don't get we did win by 40.
I don't care about meeting this Jake dude, the movie actor.
Be cool.
Jake from State Farm for all I care.
We've got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's...
Substitution on the court. At the line.
For D'Angelo Russell, this will be his third free throw shot of the game. On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Johnson. Collins is out there with Richardson. And it's Primo in at the one. Johnson outside for the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
This man is a level 22 all day.
George looking over the floor. Off with the layup.
Some people really don't do anything but play 2K.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk to Greg Popovich.
Well, Kevin, he spoke about the strategy coming in of working the ball inside, emphasizing that throughout the game. That's where they think they have the biggest advantage, and they think they can score.
At the line for the Spurs.
Look at his size. You think, man, this guy could be a great 3-and-D player.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Reed. Kyle Anderson comes in for Towns. And it's McDaniels in for Edwards. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Johnson. George against Richardson. Stolen by George. One of the big talking points with MP. Can he make the leap to the pro game? Greg, you think his game translates?
Skills-wise, he was tremendous in the college game. The question is the physical side. We'll have to find out if MP can handle it.
And he's good on the three ball.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Here's Primo. Passes it to Sohan. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Minnesota with the ball. 4-point game. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing.
Got down, Jaden, yes, sir.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
Now the pass to Collins. And there's the foul. It goes on Ilyasova. That is his first foul of the game.
You still in the same game, or are you in another one now?
Here's Primo. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Collins. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Spurs lead by 3.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half. The rules for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Here's Primo. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
In the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And seeing Manu is a rookie, Smitty, what were your early impressions?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, Kevin, he was unpredictable. He was definitely NBA ready. He had already been a pro for 7 years before
fucking Ersan Ilyasova, you should not be shooting a shot.
Winning that title.
Richardson the pass to Primo. Tipped away. The 3. That one misses. And it's the
touchdown.
Forgot if I was on the way.
George against Richardson. And Ilyasova kicks to McDaniels. Here's George. And
Shot
no
on
good.
the
Had a
tape.
chance to take the lead there.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
Cans it from downtown.
The range of Doug McDermott is huge for this team. The D can't leave him open or they will pay.
Richardson against George. Dishes it to Anderson. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
San Antonio's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside. Here in the first quarter, Richardson the pass to Collins. McDermott dishes to Richardson. Shot clock at 5. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
You talk about a guy who's added some strength over the years. Look at the hit Josh took, and he was still able to convert.
Here's George. Yep, it counts. George has got 7.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
36 seconds left in the first quarter. Collins setting the pick for Richardson. Over George. From deep. It's hauled in by George.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
McDermott with it. Richardson finds McDermott. Oh, good with the triple. Keldon Johnson. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace and transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And they've also refused to give up on their plays tonight, chasing after their shots and just working hard for second chance points.
On the floor for San Antonio. At the forward spots, it's Johnson and McDermott. Richardson is out there with Jones. And it's Collins in at the center, locking down the middle. And so George will bring it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 2. Towns, a screen on Richardson. George passes to Towns. The score now all even. 8 points for him.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about. Threatening with that attack. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. George against Richardson. Now, here is George. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Towns, the pass to George. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. 9 points for George.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me,
Alright, I'm back.
an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got
How we doing, game chat?
even when shots aren't falling.
How'd that go, or was nobody talking?
I mean, the point guard came in, but I mean,
In for Richardson. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the Spurs. The Spurs shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Pass to Roby.
nah, the small forward was just playing selfish, bro.
Now here's Vassell.
I told him about it.
Very surprising. He gets the
He
ball
wouldn't
where
pass
he
the ball
wants
to the
it
wide
in a
open
decent
man.
matchup.
Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Like, bro, he took the first 6 shots on the team.
Really?
And he had a fast break, and instead of passing to the man, he took it up himself. I'm just like, yo, man, like, you got the most shots. Like, don't do that.
Devin Vassell with a great feel when to use the mid-range jumper. Such a skilled swing man.
Towns sets the pick for George.
Now I see why he a straight slasher, because this man shooting quarter bars.
Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
The selfish one or
yeah, the selfish one.
You'd like to find some teachable moments.
I mean, he out here shooting quarter bars
and move forward.
Nothing wrong
with a
that.
meter.
Sometimes we overanalyze things. Can be better to just let it go.
Jones, Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's George again missing.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Now here's Vassell. He's guarded closely and foul on the shot. Game break may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Reed, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Jones looking for an opening. Pirtle kicks to Johnson. And it's Vassell in the corner. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. George with the bucket. Now it's a 3-point Minnesota lead.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Down low, Pirtle. Dunk by Pirtle.
Nice to see Keldon Johnson developing his passing game, getting the ball to a ready shooter.
George way outside. A rebound by the Spurs.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Or is he actually insane enough to think that he might be able to make that? Either way, we might see him sitting by himself for a while.
Pirtle with a screen on it. Johnson the pass to Pirtle. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet. Pirtle's got 8.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
George double teamed. Rebounded by the Spurs. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the wing right side. Here's Vassell. That 3 off the mark. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 1. And you know, for so long, many joked about how the Spurs... So it's Minnesota in command with the...
What a first half! That was great!
Hello. They've got the defense seeing double. Quick ball movement, defenders are. And now, let's take a second here to look at... And that's all for us. Now...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one out. Just checked in for the Timberwolves. San Antonio calls timeout. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Vassell finds Jones. Johnson in the corner. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Timberwolves leading by 20. He out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Reed. Then there's Towns. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. George, no good. The Spurs have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Vassell, the pass to Johnson. Here's Jones. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. George against...
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Kicks to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Lob pass to George. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for every team's game. A look at the hustle stat for the Timberwolves.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Vassell with it. Edwards there. Birtle sets the pick for Johnson. He feeds it to Pirtle to halt the run, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw.
How was that a foul?
Hit well and cashing in on a quality and one opportunity.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Stolen by George, and now the Timberwolves on the break. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. The Spurs have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And that's his 3rd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Vassell, the pass to Jones. Takes it inside. Deflected by George. There's the pick. Passes to Prince. Outside, George. Just 5 on the clock. The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. He's on his feet. Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
Noel, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. The Spurs also changing it up. Collins comes in for Roby. And it's Richardson in for Vassell. Spurs making a switch here. McDermott's checked in. Collins setting the pick for Richardson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials.
Nas Reed, 3rd personal foul, 4th team foul. Shooting for San Antonio, Josh
20-month span.
2 shots.
Kevin, that tells you how in demand guys like Josh are. Richardson is a 3-and-D type. Plays the game hard. Everyone wants multiple guys like him on their roster.
Richardson against George. Outside, Towns. Now, here is George. Not a lot of room. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws. That one on Richardson.
15 foul.
First free throw is good. Anderson. San Antonio also making a switch. Primo's checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Richardson attacking. Here's Sohan. There's the pass to Primo. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Collins. And here's Richardson outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves. George has got his 6th rebound on the night. Takes a 3. No good on that one. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half. None so far in the second.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. There's the 3. Connects from three-point range. George has got 14 points now in the second half.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Sohan, the pass to Richardson. Shoots over Towns. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. And here's George for 3. Three-pointer. Noel, no good. The Spurs shooting for the game at 42%. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Sohan. To the middle. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Yet another one by Richardson. If you got somebody that's going good, give him free reign and let him roll.
Man showing some terrific range. And now that's 35 points for George.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Collins kicks to Richardson. Stolen by George. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop.
And you see Big Cat has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
And San Antonio shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Primo, the pass to McDermott. And here's Richardson. 13 points in the game. It's hauled in by George. George has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it down. Outside Edwards. No good on the triple.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And here's Richardson outside. Here's Collins. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Collins has got 9.
Effort
Look your head, boy. You know I will.
The deep 3 from George. And he gets it back. From deep three-point range, Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock.
He's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Minnesota with the ball. Pass to Edwards. And here's George. 1:05 left in the third. 5 on the clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
See that one pretty clearly.
He's been spending quite a bit of time at the foul line. This is tricky.
The performance he's put in at the free throw line.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Edwards. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Noel. Primo, the pass to Collins. Passes it to Sohan. Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. And he overshot that one, missing.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time
Good extra
getting
pass,
anything
my
to go
boy.
down.
Anderson, a screen on Richardson. George passes to Anderson. It's hauled in by Richardson. Richardson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Primo. And there's the pass to McDermott. Pass to Primo. And the rejection by Towns.
And that's open.
Oh.
Is here for the Timberwolves. Nas Reed, he's checked in for more, and Georgia subbed in for Austin Rivers. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. On the court right now for the Spurs, you've got Jakob Poeltl. Keldon Johnson is out there with Collins. Then it's Josh Richardson, and it's McDermott in at the 2-guard spot. Johnson from outside. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Nice shot by Poeltl.
Got to be on the lookout for Poeltl crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
1:52 left here in the 4th quarter. And George kicks to Reed. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league, that's the result.
And the Spurs making a change here. Primo's checked in. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cut. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Pass to McLaughlin.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Timberwolves.
As one-sided as it gets.
You really shot that? All right, bro.
Today, you know, there were some dominant moments.
Defense at anchor up here. Give me that shit.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right
Throw
for
it
them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
Bro, I don't know why the Jags are favored in this game.
This one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
I mean, I know the Giants be winning ugly, but damn.
Just a monster game for George.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good.
Commanders in the red,
On the
man.
wing, George. And it's George finishing it off.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Al Richardson. Broke loose. And then George with the jam.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
An interesting bit of news today about the ongoing Shep Owens MP drama. So no word yet on what exactly they have in mind.
MP, you got a minute?
Look, man, I've been meaning. I thought I was clear with you. Basketball comes free.
John, you want to start?
I was wondering if I could ask you about Nate White's report that you've been asked.
You trying to hoop or what, bro?
I gotta leave.
Hey, I'd just like to clear something up
Oh,
really
all
quickly.
right. D.
No more
Yeah, I
questions?
might be on in a little bit. Like, I might be on in like an hour, but I can't
Take it
guarantee
easy.
anything because Sierra's got to go back into work tonight, so I got to see if she's taking a nap. If she's taking a nap, I'll be on. If not, I'm probably gonna spend a little bit of time with her.
Oh, you gotta put her to sleep.
I mean, we'll see what happens. I am a 91 overall. Badges. I got a shooting badge. Oh, I got 3 badges? I didn't know that. It'd be cool if I could get another finishing badge too. Maybe 2 more. I could get fearless gold. I'm shooting 50, 40, 90. That's always good. Oh, wait. I'm actually shooting 45, 33, 15.